So the next person that is coming up is a good friend of Black Turfs Matter, a good friend of mine. Her name is Red. She's a freedom fighter, and I'm so thankful to have her here today to speak with all of you. We, along with another one of my friends who's going to be speaking soon, we've been protesting against a lot of things, for the last couple of months in the DMV area. Red specifically, though, she's a Black woman who is so smart and fierce, and I'm so thankful to have her in my life because she has literally taught me and everyone that, like all of my friends, so much, more than school has, actually. So please give her a very nice welcome, Red.
Wow, that was like really nice. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm not really gonna do this thing, because that seems like a lot. I like to move a lot when I talk too, so if I like move away from you, I'm sorry. So hi, my name's Afeni, Red, that's what people call me in the street. We've been protesting for over 160 some days now. I'm out in DC. We've been maced, we've been tased, we've been pepper sprayed, we've been shot with rubber bullets,
Arrested.
we've been illegally detained and kidnapped by MPD and by other federal police forces, and we still keep fighting. I'm an abolitionist, and I'm far enough away from y'all, so I'm an abolitionist. So I don't really believe in the carceral systems that we have. And girl, if I could escape to Cuba and never come back, I promise you I would. But no, there's so much work to do here because America is a superpower, and without us holding ourselves accountable, we can't start to hold other countries accountable for the atrocities they're waging against other Black people in other places. And I believe the heart of abolition is education. 160 days ago, I was a completely different person than I am now. I was a peace police, all right? I was one of those people that believed in reform. I believed the system could be fixed, that police officers could be fixed, that if you just pleaded hard enough, if you just fought with the system. I'm a political science major. If you got into the system, I'm pre-law. If you went to law school and you wrote policy, because I want to be a policy advisor, maybe, just maybe, that'll change something. And then I started getting fucked up in the street by people that said they protected me over and over again for just using my First Amendment right. So then I kind of realized that this is not a system that can be changed, and I started doing more work, around like Kwame Ture, and really just starting to get into anti-racist teachings and abolitionist teaching, and understanding that being an abolitionist starts at home, it starts in a classroom, and it starts when you're small. Because you can't want to be an abolitionist if you don't know what you're abolishing, or if you don't think you should fight against this system. And right now, our kids are not learning to fight against this system. The public education system was created when we were industrializing and we were getting factory jobs and fucking building cars. Like, all of that shit has changed. Like, none of that is the same thing that we're doing now. Everything has regressed. Everything has evolutionized except for our educational system. We have no anti-oppressionist teachings in our classroom. And that's not just for Black children and for other children and for marginalized groups, it's also for white children. So they can know when their government is doing wrong against them, as they are right now. Because the same poor white people that were poor 200 years ago are the same poor people that are poor now. No generational wealth, no nothing, no health care, nothing. But yet, they're still fighting against us, the people that are fighting for their human rights. Because abolition is a human rights issue. Everything that we want is based around human rights. Our earth is burning. It was 74 degrees in Maryland, y'all, in November. That is not normal. We only have 10 years until our earth melts, and we have nothing for our kids or for ourselves. So abolition is really about all of us getting an equal chance to survive on this earth. It's about abolishing capitalism, and it's about actually distributing the wealth to the people that are making it selfish bastards that are sitting on top of this university and other universities like it, and all these corporations and these oil and gas companies that get $647 billion in contracts from us, and our tax dollars would pay no taxes to destroy our earth. All of these people are the ones that are getting everything that we are working hard for, and destroying our earth and destroying our lives and our rights with it. And because we cannot fight back for ourselves, we cannot fight back for the aborigines and Australian people that are trapped in police states right now in Australia that we can't talk about. We can't talk about the Uyghur Muslims that are being held in concentration camps in China. We cannot talk about the persecution of Muslims in India that are mostly dark-skinned people. We cannot start to hold these systems accountable if we cannot hold ourselves accountable. And I believe that all of that starts with abolition of everything that America is. So that we can start to be the beacon of light that we kept saying that we are when we drag democracy in our coups everywhere. I just believe in human rights, and I believe that fighting for your human rights it starts in a classroom, and it starts with knowing that humanizing somebody, no matter what their skin color is, no matter what your skin color is, knowing that when a system is not working for you, that you should fight against it, knowing that being a critical thinker, a full thinker, and not just a standardized tester is important, and knowing that being a full human being and who you are is important. The people that are around you and the cultures that are around you are so beautiful. And if you're not exposed to these things, if you're not exposed to the cultures that these of the people that on this stolen land that we are standing on, if we are not deeply immersed in their culture and in their history, considering we are standing on their land, then we are failing as a society. And we are failing our children, and institutions like this are failing, and we should not come to a higher institution to be critical thinkers. We should learn that from young, so that way we can always learn to make our own decisions and make better decisions for ourselves. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I continue to fight, and that's why no matter what the fuck they do to me, I'm gonna keep fighting. And all of us should continue to do the same thing, because we're all educators, we're all leaders. We came out here, and this is the first step. So take something that you learned today, even if it's not from me, take it from anybody and take it home with you and put it in somebody else, because all of this community is going to start with education.